to What's Up, guys. Another fine day today for me. I hope you all are doing well. What you're going to be watching here, it's not a complete gameplay, but the final score is 40-6, 6v6 TDM, and well, I haven't really watched it back, but while I was playing this game, I really honestly felt like this was a really intense MOAB. At the very end, I was in a sticky situation. I'm actually right there where I was before. Head glitching, you know, I got like 2 or 3 guys shooting me all at the same time. At least this is from my memory. As you guys know, when you're in game, a lot of times things feel like they're going a lot faster than they really are. You know, when you watch it back, you're like, oh gosh, I wasn't, that wasn't that bad. But anyway, I have a topic, and I think it's kind of interesting because not many people have touched on this in the YouTube community, but I think it's actually pretty important. Real quick, before I get to this, I just want to mention I've never gotten a MOAB with the scar before because I hate the scar. Don't know why. I just feel like I can never kill anyone with it. Alright, back to topic. Alright, so topic. And that is where you are, your, like, I guess, worldwide location. And if that makes you or if that helps make you a better player, I guess you could say. Now, as we all know, and this is my theory. So, as you all know, Call of Duty is a very connection-based game. That means that if you have the better connection, chances are you will probably win your gunfight because your bullets will register faster than the other person's. So obviously that's a huge deal. It makes a huge difference. Now, there's a lot of really beast guys out there who are making really good gameplays. For example, Jay Nasty, you know, he's got Penta MOABs, he's got 200 plus assault gameplays, whatever. And he only has like a you know, like a 2 upload speed or something like that, or like a 1 upload speed, something really bad like that. As far as internet connection goes, it's balls. But the thing is, he also plays in a party a lot. Now, granted, he did get some very good gameplays when he was playing solo, when Modern Warfare 3 Burst came out, and I have to give him a lot of credit for that, because it is difficult to play it is difficult to play on a bad connection. So kudos to him. But whenever you do play in a party, especially if you're, you know, if you play with people that are in your area, so like, for instance, I live in Central America, not, you know, like the continent, but I live in the central part of the USA, I'll say that. And so if I played with a bunch of my friends from my state, it would only put me in lobbies and get people that were nearby. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to try and match you with people closest to you. So my connection would be very good because my connection does not have to travel as far. Does that make sense? So typically, people in parties tend to have good connections unless the people in the parties themselves are spaced really, really far apart. So following me so far? Alright, good. So, my theory is that people who live in Europe, so like you have Fearcrads and Somulus, guys like that, are really, really good. Now, I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way. I'm not saying that these guys aren't good, that they don't have phenomenal, you know, gun skill and knowledge of the game, which they do. But I'm only talking about connection here. I think it does help when you live in Europe, because even though there probably aren't as many people playing in Europe, the fact that an entire country is, you know, the size of some states in the USA, that makes a huge difference because your connection does not have to travel as far. So there may be less people, but you have more people within your radius, which means that even a 3-bar will be a lot better in Europe, in my opinion, than a 3-bar, say like I live in Missouri, my 3-bar to California. That's like, you know, you know, my geography may be a little rusty, but I'm pretty sure that's, you know, that's pretty much the span of Europe, or roughly around there. So, you know, I think that helps a lot. And so where does that leave me, I guess, should be my next point. You know, I live smack dab, like literally smack in the middle of the country. So if I get, the problem is in the Midwest, there's just no whole lot of gaming, you know, and a lot of it is rural areas. That means there's a lot of farms. houses and stuff are spaced very far apart, which makes it even, you know, harder to get a good signal, you know, because your connection has to travel a lot longer to get to the coast and whatnot, which brings you to, you know, the coast. You know, if you play on a coastal connection, you know, especially the East Coast and the West Coast. Well, I guess those are the only coasts, but you know, especially, let's just say the coasts. Those areas have been populated for a very long time. Like the West Coast, you know, California has a huge population. So once again, you have a lot of people in a small area, and so you're going to get a better connection, generally speaking, because your connection does travel as far. So me in the Midwest, kind of poopy. You could say, just like, yeah. I mean, it's kind of crap, because especially late at night when you have to switch to a I think it switches to the West Coast after a certain time. Most of the servers do, and so yeah, it makes it really tough, because your 3-bar may be like a 2-bar to some people's 3-bar. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that makes a huge difference. It obviously doesn't make you a better player, but it does help your connection. So you know, if you want to make a comment topic on this, let me know where you guys are from, and that way I know where you guys are from. And yeah, that's all I really got. That was just a little thought that popped in my head today. Once again, 40 and 6 Scar MOAB. See you guys next video. Bye.